All right, so in this video, I'm going to be talking through how I do a magic circle or a magic loop. They're called different things, I suppose. This is the easiest way that I found to do one. So, well, let's get into it. So essentially a magic circle or a magic loop or a magic ring is crochet over a slip knot, and it's usually a single crochet over a very large slip knot. And I'll show you what I mean by that here. So you're gonna take the tail of your yarn, you're gonna make bunny ears, and put your rabbit face grabber fingers down here. So bunny ears, rabbit grabber fingers, all right? Just like when you're making a slip knot, I wrap the yarn, I grab it here like this, wrap it around once, and then again around the back. So you create parallel lines here and an X on the back. So one more time, grab it with your bunny ear fingers, around the top of the fingers, around the back of the fingers, and then I take this piece of the yarn and I tuck it in between my pinky and my ring finger. And because I wear a silicone ring, I have taken it off for this because the silicone will grab the yarn. So to complete the magic circle, you take your crochet hook, turn it upside down, insert it underneath that first string, grab the back string, pull it forward, twist. Bring your hook around, grab this string that's being held between your pinky and your ring finger, pull it through that loop, and you have created a chain. Now pull the whole project off your hand. Now you're going to take this and work this to the left. The tail and the loop are now considered your first chain. So you need to always make sure that you crochet to the left if you're right-handed, or to the right if you're left-handed. I can't teach you how to do this left-handed. So I'm going to single crochet for this demonstration, probably 8. I'll single crochet 8 times over top of the tail and the ring. So in through the loop like it's a chain, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through 2. There's technically 2 loops right there. Yarn over, pull through 2 again. That's your first single crochet in your magic ring. Back into this chain. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 again. Back into the chain. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 again. And this can get pretty messy pretty quick because you're trying to hold the loop so it doesn't close. So at about this point, you can move your fingers down here to the chain and also hang on to the loop if you're finding that you're having a hard time controlling everything. So back into the chain, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 again. That's 4. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. Back into the loop or the chain, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 again. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yarn into the chain, yarn over. And you may have to straighten this out, so don't worry if it's starting to look like a yarn booger right now. It will be fine. Pull through 2, that's 6. Back into that chain, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 again. That's 7, and I'm gonna do it one more time. Back into that loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 again. All right, so I have 8 single crochets in this loop. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to hold the project at the hook and I'm going to pull the tail and it will close into a circle. Kind of a messy circle, but a circle nonetheless. So there you go. There is a magic ring, magic loop, magic circle. So depending on what your particular pattern calls for, it will then tell you what to do next. For the purpose of this demonstration, in order to close this magic circle, I'm going to go into this chain here. Do you see how on the outside of the circle, a chain has been created? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my hook and find the chain opposite of where it currently is, which is right here. And I'm going to wiggle it into both of those loops. And this might be a little tricky. That's okay. There's one. Just wiggle it. There's two. And now I'm going to single crochet to connect. You could also do a slip stitch to connect this and then end it if you wanted. But if you want to make it larger, you need to single crochet around the outside, including increased stitches. But that is a different video for a different time. So I'm just gonna yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two again. And now that magic circle has been closed and I've created a ring. I'm going to slow this video down and zoom in and show you how to do that one more time. All right, so here is the magic circle, magic loop, magic ring, one more time, slowed down and zoomed in. And I wanted to point out, since I didn't point out in the last video, that you do not start this with a slip knot because your magic ring is a slip knot. So you just start with nothing. You start with your string. So make bunny ears, put your other three fingers together. Sorry, zoom that back in, please. Bunny ears, your other three fingers are together. With these two fingers, grab the string, wrap it around your hand, your two fingers, your bunny ears, once to the front, once to the back, tuck in between your pinky and ring finger. So you should have an X on the bottom, parallel lines on the top, pinky and ring holding the project. Take your hook, slide it under, grab that back yarn, pull it forward, twist to get one loop on your hook. It is important you only do this one time, not 2 or 3 times. You just need one loop on your hook. Move your hand, come over, grab the yarn, yarn over, pull through that loop, and you've just created a chain. Pull the project off your fingers with the loop, the chain still on the hook. Find the tail, find the part of the project that has 2 strings. It's also very important that you crochet over top of the tail and the loop. If you miss either of these, your magic circle will not close. It will get stuck and create a knot. So turn your project, make sure it's moving to the left, that the tail and the ring are facing to your left. Set your hand back up to crochet. Now put 8 single crochets on top of those 2 strings. So pretend this is a chain, just a very large chain because it technically is. Insert your hook into the chain, in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 again. And let me slow that down a little bit. Insert the chain, insert into that chain. You should have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through again. If this is getting unruly, move your fingers to the chain and try to tuck the chain and the loop into those grabber fingers. So something like this. Into the chain, yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through again. That's 3. Back into the chain. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2 again. Back into the chain. Yarn over, pull through. Again, a little unruly, so take the time to just stop and gather it. Yarn over, pull through 2 again. Back into that chain. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through again. So now you'll see I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to do 2 more. Into the chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through again. That's 7. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through again. That's 8. Holding the chain that I've just created, that chain of single crochets there at the hook, and pulling this tail, I will close the magic circle like that. And I'm just gonna kind of like rotate it around so it looks a little nicer. There we go. It's closed. So now you can see on the outside of that magic circle is a chain, and this is what you'll be working into to work into rounds. Almost all stuffed animals are worked into rounds. So if you're interested in working on stuffed animals, you need to know how to do the magic loop, magic ring, magic circle. In order to close this magic ring or magic circle, I'm going to do a single crochet into the next chain, which is this chain right here. You can also do a slip stitch depending on the look that you want. So I'm going to come in here, I'm gonna grab, I gotta wiggle it a little bit, grab those 2 loops of that first chain. I'm gonna show you a slip stitch. You're gonna pull through 2, yep, there we go, pull through 2. And now you keep those 2 loops on your hook and pull that first back through, and that's a slip stitch. So now that circle is completed. And so now what I can do is I can go and single crochet on top of here and add. You can pack extra single crochets into each chain to make the circle wider and wider and wider, but just depending on what your pattern calls for. All right, so I hope that you have learned the magic ring.